Check.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Barichunk. Let's do what?
Right up Main Street.
We win this shit. Stadium. Welcome to the Wolverine Nation.
All right, good morning, good afternoon, everybody, actually. I'm Wolverine guy Kev, in case you've never seen me before. I am a 46-year-old opera singer, parent of 4, and a guy who slept in far too late this morning since my kid got me up at 4:30. Hey, Hack Jarrington, Dave from Germany. Welcome in, guys. So my little one got up around 4:30 in the morning. My wife actually got up with him initially, but since she's the one with the job, eventually she was like, Kev, get your ass out of bed. I more than happily obliged, but then I was awake pretty much for the rest of the morning. I got home around 9:30 from dropping the kids off, and I've literally been trying to sleep since then. I finally got a couple hours in. Didn't sleep in. You actually hit the reset button. I wanted somebody to control alt delete my life this morning. I just did not want to move out of my bed. For everyone that was here yesterday, thank you so much. You had a fantastic stream yesterday, including I know she's not here right now, but Joe Workouts. You know, if you eventually watch this VOD or anything, thank you so much for that raid of literally like 300 plus people yesterday. It's phenomenal. Got a lot of new followers, a lot of new people joining the community. Today I'm stalling a little bit because my 20-year-old is here and he wants to work out with me. So we're going to be doing leg day. I don't know that I'm going to have time to get to shoulders just because of the amount of time that I have left. I've still got to go and pick up my 8-year-old, I almost said 7-year-old, and going to be making that mistake for like the next probably 8 to 9 months when I'll finally used to say 8 and then it'll turn 9. So we have You got shoes, boss? No.
On the car.
Aren't you going to need them to squat?
Actually, no. Those ones are good.
All right, cool. Hang on 1 second. Feel free to grab the spine. Yeah. That way people can just clips right on your shirt.
Yep.
Yeah. And then you hold the little button until it turns green. Well, the button won't turn green, but you'll see a green light. No, this button right here.
Oh.
Yeah. There, it's on. Yep, you're on now. Great.
Woohoo!
So in case you've never met him before, this is Lone Reaper.
Hey.
We've got Dave from Germany, who is a newer member of the community, but he follows along with the workouts at home. And Hack Jarrington, you probably remember.
I remember Hack.
Oh yeah, you remember Hack. Hack Jarrington's hard to forget. All right, so we are going to say hi to High Beam. Only able to lurk for about 25 minutes. I'll take what I can get. All right, so we're going to start with Bulgarian split squats because I know that's what Braden loves.
Oh man, that's so much fun.
Start with your least favorite first. We're going from that to sissy squats, so this is going to be a fun day for you.
Yep.
He's only been doing CrossFit for the last like 3 months.
Probably stretch out a little bit.
Yeah, probably. And since you're doing that, so am I then. I figured you were going to jump right in, I'm not going to lie. Did you call her Beamer? Got a pet name now and everything. Hi, Beam, check your Discord messages. I made a thing for you. I really made it for Clabbers, but...
I haven't worked out since I don't remember.
It was last week, though.
It was last week. Yeah, everything.
You made it sound like it was 6 months ago. I haven't worked out since before the war.
I can just tell everything is tight.
Yeah. You've gotten that nickname before. I want that cone. You didn't deliver mine. I just had 2 more a few minutes ago. I was going back and forth on whether or not I actually had time to work out. But I do not have time.
Okay. I'm good.
You're good? You
Do it!
I'm
Wow.
definitely not getting the shoulders today.
It's a lot harder to see chat. How do you do this?
Over there, too.
Yeah.
So I get in
I
2
can't
spots.
see it either way.
Right. Well, I move. I know it sounds exhausting,
Yeah, I know,
but
but
I move
you're
to
here,
different
and I'm
spots. Well, normally I'm stretching right here, and I've got my iPad literally sitting right in front of me. So this is going to be all quad dominant. So all right. Wow. You haven't been wearing your watch lately. What's been going on with that?
I'm a dishwasher.
That's fair. That's absolutely fair. That's right. I forgot. You get paid for this now.
Yeah.
All right. So this is actually my Tuesday workout. So we're doing Bulgarian split squats. They're quad based. We're going to be doing elevated heel barbell squats, sissy squats, and stiff leg deadlifts. So it's quads and hamstrings and calf raises. It's going to be a good day. Woohoo. All right. So I don't think when we worked out, a little bit of backstory. Braden and I used to work out together all the time. Then he, literally every day. And then he got a job. So lame, right?
This is first time in a little over a month
That we've worked out together?
that we've been around each other.
Yeah, that we've been around. I was just going to say, we haven't worked out together in a long time. So I do new things that he hasn't quite seen yet. Are you ready to get hacked? I mean, jacked up? Donks. Hack Jarrington in with the cocaine today. So I'm going to be going back and forth between chat and just kind of making sure that Braden and I are doing the same thing. Oh, not hit my head here. Okay. So I learned this on TikTok. It never even occurred to me, but it's genius. This way you do your foot just sits right in there. So, all right. Wicked lady, hey, what's up? Don't tell it's actually flour. It's a wild baby Braden, I know, right?
I did.
So when you place your foot, we're not gonna be going out as far. All right? Keep your body perpendicular, but you want your shin to go forward. That's why we're keeping slow. And then just make sure you're getting a good stretch on this leg. There's one. There. Five, 6, 7, 9, 10. And there we go.
Watch where you're going.
Huh?
So watch where you're going. You look like you're about to fall.
I have no idea where I'm going. Wicked lady, how you doing today? Getty! Good, just woke up. Yeah, me too, actually. Except, I'm in a different time zone where that's not socially acceptable. Have you guys been watching my leg days for any length of time at all? There are two ways to do Bulgarian split squats. The way we're doing it, we're staying a little bit closer to the bench, keeping your body perpendicular to the ground, that's straight up and down. And our foot that's planted, the one that's doing the work, the knee is going to go over the toes. So you're working out primarily your quad. Jesus. Oh, it's late. Well, okay, so in fairness, baby boy, not this one, got me up, well, really around 5:30. Jen got up at 4:30 with him, and I was not ready. Speaking of not enough sleep, how did you like that movie?
Oh, it was great. It was
Wasn't it awesome?
That's one of the best movies I've watched.
we watched Bullet Train again last night. It's the first time he's ever seen it. That
I was like, of course it was Ryan Gosling when Carver.
Right, of course. Hi, Chris. Ugh. Oh, and hi, Kev. Everyone comes to my stream to see Braden. I get it. Trust me. When Homegirl was just standing in the street, I called exactly what was going to happen. Not with the tangerine truck.
Homegirl standing in the street?
The prince.
Oh yeah.
It's like, she's going to splat. Oh, tangerines. That's funny.
I was glad he survived.
Yeah.
They really made it emotional between people when those two
They
died.
really did,
really
yeah. The half face coming off. It was so excessively violent. If you've not seen Bullet Train and you like stupidly over the top violence,
Stupid gore.
yeah. The only thing that was missing was Uma Thurman from Kill Bill, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean they had everybody else.
They might as well have. Seriously,
I did not recognize Sandra Bullock.
Jen picked it up before I did.
It took literally seeing her to
Yeah,
realize it was her.
I knew her voice, but I never placed Sandra Bullock. About halfway through the movie, Jen finally said something. All right, this is set 2. Dave from Germany, or Dave from Journey. I don't know what your rock music history is. What? How are you feeling, bro? Six, 7, 9, 10.
Chris out here trolling you.
Huh?
Chris out here trolling you.
Get that done. Now, today's the front of the legs, not the back of the booty. The donk day is Friday. Which probably won't even happen this week. Fine, thighs are seen. How you doing, Kevin Lingus? It's a busy week. I got Logan's graduation today. Graduating high school. So we're getting this workout in. I'm going to work on dinner, which is going to be a chicken fajita casserole.
Yeah, I find it really hard to believe I graduated 2 years ago.
Yeah. I find it really hard to believe that you're a teenager. That you were a teenager. Past tense. Ooh. Oh my God, shut up, getting grad day already. Sheesh. Unless you're trying to steal them. Yeah, you're so dumb. Whew. Yeah, it's graduation day for Logan. I got my camera charging up and everything, and no more graduations for another 10 years.
You say 10 years like that's a long time.
Gives me a little bit of a breather. And then Logan is heading off to Oakland University. We were thinking Wayne State for a while, but
Well,
he's
Utah first, but Oakland then.
Well, right. I just meant school-wise, but yeah, he's going off to Oak. He's got to go again soon for a rehearsal.
For what?
He's got one of those weekend mini camps coming up soon. He's got to. I don't know.
No.
Really, he only did the one, and he's going for the summer.
Yeah, he leaves June in like the second week of June.
I mean, hooray for saving on the airfare, I guess.
They make him go out like a week before he has to go out. Like, dude, stay there.
Well, I know he has to go in June, but I just figured like it was once at the end of May and then the end of June for the summer. That's what I thought was happening.
Yeah, I don't know. I do not know.
You know that I have a gig booked on the day of the championship. I can't even go and see him play.
Yes.
Yeah. It was a big one, and I didn't know when the championship was. Red Wing, what's happening, buddy? All right, last set. Oh God, my quads are already like the hell, man.
Yeah, his performances and practices have a fun. I don't know. They get off on being in the most unnecessary.
Inconvenient, yeah.
Ooh, pizza sounds good right now.
What's that?
Pizza sounds good right now. Red Wing says he's got pizza.
Just gonna go ahead and reset because I've been wrong like every time I've done this so far.
I don't know, I'm feeling in my quads.
Well, no, it's not. The quads have been wrong. It's just the angle where I'm trying to like face one way, and I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna go that way now.
Feel the burn.
Huh?
Feel the burn.
Oh, I thought you said I looked burned. No, I wore sunscreen. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm jealous of the pizza. Then again, I had Coney's.
That doesn't feel right.
A friend of mine asked for a name for their team. Conjunction specifying one character in the theme. My suggestion: 1812 Overture. Nothing but cannons. Careful that planted leg. You're wobbly.
Me?
Yeah.
I don't feel it.
I'm sitting here watching. I was like,
That's 3.
yeah. All right. You want to do barbell squats or sissy squats?
Okay.
Which one would you rather do first? Because we're doing them both.
Oh, let's just sissy.
Okay.
Make it really hard on ourselves.
Might as well. Feel more still have energy. I gotta set the bar down. Okay, so we're doing these without weight because they're hard enough. I can only get 3 sets of 5 in last week. You know how to do these without weight?
Nope.
They suck.
I've looked at you a couple times to do it, but
Yeah. You're just using this for balance. Brace your core, and you limbo without moving, essentially.
okay.
So you're gonna go.
Am I gonna go out and then down?
You're gonna lean back like that,
Oh, okay.
and then come up like this. So I'm gonna give it a minute to let my quads have a little bit of a rest, but that's what we're doing. Ooh, that hip. He's just that thin. Whatever. And likely one of the characters they have in the group has their entire kit be bombed. Artillery barrage. Getty, try to control all those emotions you're having right there. Tuck your chin. Very good. Yep. Keep you from doing it with your back. Yep.
Okay.
That's basically it. The big thing is not coming forward with your trunk before you push up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, and if you don't tuck your chin, there's a tendency to arch a little bit, and that's going to put pressure on your lower back.
Oh.
Same idea as a hip thrust.
Right.
Why I've never done them right, except for like last week, which was the rightest I've ever done it, but still not correct. All right. So my goal here, last week I did 3 sets of 5. If I can get 6 on any one of these sets, that's that'll be a win. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that was 6. Jesus. Whew. Imagine being, I'm like, admiring my technique. Jesus Christ, Getty. Your quads are out of control right now. Those of you in the States, we got a long weekend coming up. You guys got any plans?
I lost count.
Was that?
I lost count.
I think you were right around 7.
I think so.
Whew. I'm trying not to wrap my hands around and trying not to like subconsciously pull myself up.
Oh, it's all in my quads.
Yeah. Oh, trust me, I could tell the way they were bulging. I'm just saying that once we get a few sets in, but yeah. Battletech nerds had an anniversary this week too. Ours just happened this past weekend. Battletech nerd. What was the anniversary for Battletech nerds? Every time I hear Battletech, I think Robotech, and they are not the same thing. Much as I love Robotech. Three, 4, 5. Whew. Oh, no plans. It's relaxing kind of weekend time. My 8-year-old doesn't know it, but he's heading off to grandma's.
How does that feel wrong?
Take a step forward, so you're not in danger of hitting your head on the back there.
Yeah.
And think more leaning back than just going down. That's much better. Yes. Then push through the balls of your feet. Lean back. Yep. Yeah. Okay. That looks a lot better. Feel better?
Yep. I just have to catch myself down there.
Yeah, no, I had to do the same thing. Went to a Justin Timberlake concert. One of the biggest wars in the lore got ground to a halt from May 1st to May 20th, 3052 by an interstellar phone company. That would... sounds like T-Mobile. Yeah, sissy squats are no joke.
My knees.
Yeah, no, if you got knee problems, these are not the lift for you. So I told Jen. I'm sitting here, and there's a bunch of us talking about why on earth would you name them sissy squats? And of course, Jen was like, because that's what you feel like afterward, no matter how big you are. I'm like, yes. That is what it is. These are not fun. We nicknamed them Space AT&T. Whew. I'm getting there. All I'm thinking about is I have to stand up for at least 2 straight hours tonight, holding a camera. I was walking through the zoo the other day. You know, we were there for about 4 hours, and I had my big camera with got to go, big meeting things. All right, have fun, High Beam. Later. You know, I've got my big lens on it, right?
Yeah.
And by the end of the day, I'm sitting here, I'm like, God, my back is killing me. And Jen looks at me, she goes, are you bracing your core so that your core is actually doing the work? I'm like, I'm carrying a 10-pound camera on my neck. There's nothing to brace for that. It's my upper back that's the problem. My traps are like, the hell, we don't work like this. Three, 4, 5. Get 1 hour out. Oh, that was a bad rep, but I got it there. Whew.
Speaking of traps, mine and my shoulders were really sore yesterday. Yeah, I think it would be yesterday. From the challenge that we did on Sunday.
It was this thing, right?
No, it was the hang cleans.
Oh, really?
Cleans?
Okay.
Yeah. So they use a lot of your legs to begin with, but I just did 100 body weight squats when I did this, so keep that in mind.
Yeah.
So it's a hinge back, and then you bring them up like this.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when you bring them back like this, it just uses enough of your traps. And if you're really tired, you strain a lot.
Yeah. A lot of the fly exercises that I do, no matter what muscle I'm working, it's either actively using my traps or they're stabilizers. So I come out feeling like I've got like this lead ball shoved right into the middle of my shoulders, pushing on both sides. All right, last set, let's get it. Internet and an interstellar scale with local latency and not interstellar. Imagine having an interstellar Wi-Fi. There you go. That was a good one. Oh, man. They're rough, aren't they?
Yeah. Now it's like on the balls of my feet and it hurts.
No. Get that a little rest. Okay. Which is why once I get to these, well, one of many reasons, I don't go heavy. Oh.
Oh, we're doing deficit? Or not
That's
deficit.
how we get elevated.
Elevated.
Yeah. So that's how to make them more like a hack squat, is to elevate your heels. Yeah, it sucks. Get your back to the camera there.
What?
Set your back to the camera. You're like dead center, like True Fit Club.
Oh yeah, free advertising.
So you had to do. These are the hang cleans.
These are hang cleans. Yep.
Okay, and that's just hinge it up,
hinge,
right?
Thrust and then bring it up to your shoulders. So to technically complete the rep, the dumbbell just has to get over your elbows.
Okay.
So a lot of people are like right here, and it counts. I was coming all the way up because I don't mess with form.
Yeah.
So it was 100 squats. You have to do this all in 6 minutes. You do 100 squats.
Yeah.
Once
Those are body weight.
squats, you're done. And then you'd go into 12 hang cleans, and then into 12 shoulder presses. And then you bring it back down and do 9. You do 12, 9, 6, 3 of each. So you go 12, 12, 9, 9, 6, 6, 3, 3.
Okay, so it's 12 of these, and then 12
right
of
into
these,
12 of these. Yep.
and then it's 9 of these, then 9 of, oh, that sucks.
You start with your lighter
Lower weight, right? Yeah, because you have
and
two
then
weights.
you go to your heavyweight. I
So do
only
you
got
go-
through the 35s.
Do you go through the whole cycle with the lower weight and then you do it again?
And then
with
you do it
the
again with the heavyweight,
wow. Okay.
I don't know many people that got past.
Basically, that's it, Dreadwing.
Yes, that's basically it. But I don't know many that got past the second round, like maybe the first set.
All right, we are going to go into. How did I already close my exercise ring?
Good job.
I'm not even at a half an hour yet. That literally goes by minutes, not calories. I must have done something active earlier. All right, we're going to do 185 on this. Well, I'm going to do 185 on this.
You got too much equipment.
Huh?
So you got too much equipment.
I know. I need to go and get more flooring or move this up to the garage, one of the two. Well, in fairness, some of that stuff fell.
Oh,
And that bench I normally have over here, but I put the bar over here, so it's just nothing's in the right place. I have a system and I'm not using it.
screw the system.
You just collar that, please?
Yeah.
Thanks. Do you remember how we had that discussion about how people would call this the pussy pad?
Yeah.
It's not this. It's this. This is what they're calling the pussy pad.
Oh,
Because it's literally designed to protect your groin and the hip thrust.
right.
But people use it for a squat. I've used it all of once for a squat. And you remember how I said, like, I don't have a problem with bar stability. I don't know why people have a problem with this thing. Yeah, with that, I can't control the bar at all.
Oh.
And part of it is just how thick that that pad is. But the other thing is that my neck is too darn wide for the indentation that it has. I have no idea what that was designed for outside of hip thrusts. One Punch Man. Oh, he knows. He knows. He watches way more of that stuff than I do.
I watched the first 2 seasons. I don't know. I don't remember if they came out with a third season, One Punch Man. But I know on Netflix there's only 2 seasons.
I think one of my favorite mock-up cartoons was One Punch Man versus Omni-Man versus Homelander versus Superman. And One Punch Man was so bored through the whole thing. Homelander went down first pretty easily.
Yeah.
Oh, man, Homelander gets zero respect in these crossovers. Although I would like to see Soldier Boy versus Captain America. I think that would be a good fight. Especially with the chest blast that he has got. Season 4 comes out in 2 weeks.
Oh, does it?
It does, yeah.
Cool.
And I saw the interview with the guy that plays Huey.
Yeah.
And he said that he's like, at this point, I have been with the show. This is my 4th year. And I still got the script and audibly gasped at a few parts. And the ending is fucking nuts. He goes, and it's the boys. I can say fucking nuts. Yes. And they've already been renewed for season 5. Season 4 hasn't even come out and they've been renewed for season 5. I am so geeked about this. Whenever people get to that point in Noel's hangout story intention and reference, they just know. Right? Okay. It's going to be... No, it's not. I always got to figure how much room I need because this pushes me forward quite a bit. This is going to be narrower than you're used to, which is one of the many reasons we're going lighter weight. Here, okay. So just make sure you're watching when you're going back.
Yeah.
Down there. Yeah, there you are. Six. 8. 9. That probably looked easier than it felt because my legs were shaking the whole way.
I'm just gonna try 135.
You got it. Oh, yeah, sorry. So it's been a long time since I've had a workout buddy down here.
Right. It's actually been so long since I've gone this heavy, which is funny because I do this for 12 reps now.
Yeah. We're going to push through your toes on this. This is all quad. You got one more.
No, I thought my feet were off.
Oh. Good. There you go. Good job.
Thanks. Whew.
Yeah. Oh. I'm going to put another 10 on there.
You move that.
I was reading the original plans for George Lucas's version of the entire saga.
Like 1 through 7?
So I'd always heard that his original plan was just 1 through 6.
Okay.
Okay. But apparently he originally pitched it as 12 movies.
Oh.
So there was a prologue, and then there were 3 movies for the Clone Wars, and then an epilogue, and then a whole new set. And then 12 would have been the epilogue of all of it. And then that was before he thought he was going to get approval. And they got approved for all 12, and he's like, well, shit. And so he knocked it down to 9.
Right.
And then by the time he did Return of the Jedi, he was just completely burned out. Which is why a lot of the details felt completely shoehorned in. Because originally, Darth Vader was not his father. Originally, Leia was not his sister. His sister was supposed to be introduced in episode 7.
Oh. Cool.
So he did have a sister.
Yeah.
But she was going to be the subject of 7 and 8, and then they were going to join up in 9. And I was like, that is a really cool and much more logical premise. But then he got to Return of the Jedi, and he's like, fuck it, I got to wrap all these loose ends up. And the Vader thing, him killing his father, everyone in the cast found that out except for Luke and James Earl Jones. They were the only 2 that knew.
Yeah.
They found out at the premiere of Empire.
Yeah. There's that one interview out of the Night Show?
It was
like, hey, kid, why
you didn't tell me about that. He's like, I didn't dare tell Carrie Fisher. Like, you want somebody to find out something, that's when you tell Carrie. But yeah, the original script that everyone had, except for the 2 of them, it was Obi-Wan killed his father.
Oh.
Which I think was partly the inspiration for Luke going after Kylo Ren in episode 7, 8.
Right. Yeah.
There we are. I'm not used to having these so close together. Oh, frick, that feels heavy. And it's just because my quads are so like, help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. I have a group I made called Spin Cycle because effects of the characters cause the mobs to like I gotta sometime over this weekend I gotta give Joel his own Xbox account. So I want to actually be able to play him on WWE. I can't do that both on the same account.
Right, yeah.
So
He's trying to make a 2K account on your account. I was like, you need to wait for your dad. Because I'm sure he wants to play the showcase on his.
yes, I do.
Which I don't know if you've played yet. That's really hard. Like, Macho Man is beating my butt.
Yeah. I have not played yet. Joel, he was actually doing great, Hogan versus Andre, but then he tried to 100% it, and that's where it was killing him.
Yeah, I was trying to do all the challenges.
Yeah. He's like, I can beat Andre, no problem, but I can't do everything they want to do in the order they want me to do it.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I mean, Hogan snapped all 72 of his vertebrae trying to pick up Andre the Giant. So
Yeah.
it's not an easy task.
Well, I think it's more impressive that he grew the extra vertebrae in the middle of the match in order to snap them.
Because he went on tour and it added an extra 144 days to his year.
To the year, yeah. While in Japan.
After performing a concert with who was
Metallica.
it? Metallica.
Yeah, because, they wanted him so bad to be their bass player. I think you haven't figured out Hogan lies a lot. Way behind on my water intake today. Partly because I stayed in bed from like 9 until 1. I was ready to spot you on that one.
You can spot me on the next one.
I'm sitting here, I'm like, eh.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah.
I didn't get even close to failure.
There were a couple times you looked stuck at the bottom. I've embraced longer rest periods.
I don't get those.
Yeah, I'm trying to simultaneously lose fat and build size. It's not an easy thing. Where did my phone go? There it is.
Over there.
Thanks. Ooh. I have lots of emails. Let's see. Attend pre-show hospitality with Drew McIntyre before Clash at the Castle. Let me just sign right up for that.
Yeah. You want to go to, oh geez, where are they? Berlin? No, they're not in Berlin. They're in,
For the Castle?
Cardiff was last year, or 2 years ago. They in Wales?
Hold on.
I think Cardiff is in Wales.
It says Scotland. They might be at the same place they were last year.
They might.
Reinstating our prior return policy. Mercari got absolutely trounced when they changed the return policy.
Welcome to the
Vital
Wolverine
Philly
Nation.
64 coming in with a tier 1 sub. What's happening?
Woo.
How you doing? Hi. I'm in the middle of squats right now.
Oh, the
So
squats?
it's 10 bodyweight squats, yeah. I'm about to do 10 on there. So, all right, I'm going to face the camera and do those. All right. Whew. Shit. Ugh. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Thank you so much, Vital Philly. I appreciate that. Doing all right, just, destroying my legs. I'm on my last set right here. What were we talking about? Oh, yeah, Mercari. They changed the return policy. And it was screwing the sellers so bad that people were leaving in droves. And so they're like, and we're back to, you got 3 days. That's it. Whew. All right. Might as well get it over with. Now I'm just stalling. And then I think it's stiff leg deadlifts.
Yes. And then calf raises.
And then calf raises. All right.
Hey, watch out.
I saw that afterwards. Three. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my God, my legs. There. Thought I missed. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. You got any plans for the weekend, Vital Philly? I mean, I know it's still a couple days, but it's a long holiday weekend. Ooh. There you go. Work on Friday and Saturday. May stream, not sure on that yet. No. I'll be streaming the next 2 days for sure. There you go. Good job.
I can't wait for this second movie to come out.
I know, right?
I just want to see Johnny Cage so bad.
Dude. Did they announce who's cast as him?
I don't remember. I don't think so.
I've heard. I would love to see it be Ryan Reynolds. He'd be perfect.
Wow, that'd be awesome.
Yeah. Especially if if they make the original Johnny Cage like as a cameo as his agent or something, that'd be great. All right. Let me try to fix this mess over here. You see, so you remember the Deadpool movies, yes?
I've never watched them, but I do remember that they
You watched
exist.
the first one with me. I'm almost positive. Okay, well, his best friend in the movie, the actor that plays him, is an absolute douchebag, apparently in real life, and did an interview where he basically went off about how Ryan Reynolds was such a dick and blah, blah, blah.
Yes.
You know who's not cast in
Ryan
Deadpool 3? Dude's got a fantastically dry comic delivery, but that's all he's got going for him. So, yeah, my weekend plans involve basically not having Joel here. He's going off to his grandma's tonight.
Yeah.
That's it. He's skipping school tomorrow, and then he has a 4-day weekend anyway. So I'm just giving my quads a minute to rise from the grave. Then we're gonna put the thing here. When's the next time you're coming back?
Here,
Yeah.
I'm supposed to have Monday, Tuesdays off.
Okay.
So it'd be Sunday nights usually, and I get out at like 10:30.
Okay. Someday I'll have you and all of your brothers here at the same time again.
Probably not for a little bit.
Huh?
Probably not for a little bit.
Well, not for the summer. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, we're all over the state.
Logan is all over the country.
country.
Yeah. Logan's gone next month until August 11th.
Yeah, and then when he gets back, I'm going to California.
Right? Have you done stiff leg deadlifts before?
Yeah, it's just
Yeah, okay. Hey, your form's even great on it. Good job.
it's tripping me out. His vitality is green there.
I know.
There.
I can never tell who I'm talking to. I think I'm going 185.
Okay.
So these are stiff leg deadlifts. They are not the same thing as RDLs, but they're very similar. And the difference is entirely in range of motion. You're fine.
No, I'm getting weight.
Oh. Feel that. All right, it's 222. Only reason I'm keeping track is I don't have to get cadence.
Oh, okay.
Julie's grabbing him. We just have to kind of keep an ear open because we're going to have to help bring him in.
Right.
Hogtied, basically. All right. So this is about the only hamstring focused thing that I do. I focus a lot of time on my quads and my glutes, my hams and my calves, not so much. But with these, like I said, it's almost identical to the RDLs, but with one very important difference. You're still picking it up like a deadlift. The motion is still use your butt to close an imaginary drawer behind you, but you're actually hinging your hip all the way down to the ground while maintaining that very slight bend in the knee. You got to make sure you brace your core and keep your back straight, which means you're probably looking down at a spot 4 feet in front of you. Really chill stream today, guys, but that's what happens when I'm 5 hours late. I do not need to read an opinion piece on why Oprah and Taylor Swift have not decided to run for president. Yeah, that's what USA Today is putting out. Like,
Why would any of them? Why would either of them?
why? Yeah, exactly. Apparently, they've got the reasoning behind it. And I'm like, unless they've said it, it's garbage. You're looking for a headline.
Taylor's too young anyway. I think she's like 33. Isn't she?
Yeah, she's got to be, what, 41, 45?
Taylor?
You have to be to run for president.
35.
Is it 35? I thought it was 45.
Yeah, because Kennedy is the youngest. He was like, what, 35?
No, he was in his 40s.
I thought he was 38.
No, he was in his 40s. Early 40s, I think, but I don't think he was 38. He didn't serve a full term. I'm pretty sure he died in his 40s. He couldn't have been 38 if that was the case. He's the history buff, so I'm probably wrong on this. I'm not old enough to remember Kennedy. Finally, something I'm not old
He
enough.
was the youngest.
That I knew.
He only got 2 years into his.
Yeah. Also knew that.
He's 46.
46. Okay. So that means, wait, when he got elected, he was 46, or when he died?
When he died.
Okay, so he was then either 43 or 44 when he decided to run.
Yeah.
There's no way. Honestly, she's got the. We all said Trump for president. No way. He's a blithering idiot, and he made it.
He's 41.
So Oprah is incredibly intelligent and has about the same amount of resources, probably more, to be totally honest. So I wouldn't rule it out. After Trump became president, anything's possible. I was saying the same thing about George W. as president too. I mean, the dude was a C student. Having the same name as your president dad helps a lot. Hey. Yo, get here in front of the camera. Say hi to your mom.
Oh.
That one.
Hi.
She would get it if she did. I mean, she'd have a legit shot. I can't say I'd be happy about it. I mean, this is the same woman that basically gave Dr. Phil and Dr. Oz, isn't that his name, a platform.
Yeah, you got to be 35 with a residency of 14 years.
Oh, it is 35. Okay. Just got done with the roughest client meeting in my life. I'm so sorry. Also, she said hi. Sorry. There you go. I think that was 9. I'm good with that.
I was not counting.
You want straps?
Nah.
Okay. Why was the client meeting so rough?
Oh, I can't do that here. You've got
No,
sticky
you
notes.
cannot. How much are you going?
Probably 135. I might go to.
Do you want a collar?
Yeah.
Where did you put it?
I don't know.
Oh,
Over there.
it's over there. Whew. You guys just joining me, and I haven't been here before. I'm Wolverine Guy Kev, and today I'm joined by my son, Lone Reaper. And we have absolutely destroyed our quads already. And now we're working on hamstrings. Since we have to sit through a graduation tonight, we figured it'd be a good idea to not have any legs.
After I just destroyed my legs. Whew, thanks.
No problem.
Let's go take a seat.
Go take a seat. Did B see the E2? Yes, he did. He actually stopped our movie
Yeah.
to check it out last night.
I was like, ah, shit, it's 9 o'clock. Sure enough, I saw your post. I went over and looked. It doesn't look that bad. Ooh. That's a real stretch.
Yeah. Form's good, though.
Thanks.
Give it a second.
You should do that.
Hey, Premise Land. Yeah, you look different. Bro, I lost so much weight.
Bam!
Yeah, we were watching Bullet Train last night, and suddenly, pause it. I'm like, okay. You can tell he's working at a restaurant now because there is absolutely zero filter for the profanity when he gets home.
Dude, I hear so much
Yeah,
shit all the time.
they're making me pick out a polo. I think that means I'm a manager now. How y'all do it? Stop using a filter. It's actually quite easy. It's like my natural state. That's the mama DNA. Mama's got the sailor mouth. Yes, because I am a saint when it comes to language. To be fairness, I don't think I really stopped filtering my language until the pandemic, when I was around you guys all the time,
There was just no hiding it.
and it just kept coming out. I've gotten a lot better about it since we've been allowed to leave the house. Where did theirs? It must have been actually a really joyous time for your mom when I started swearing in front of the kids, because I was always the one that was like, Maggie, language. You have impressionable littles. I got adults now. I swear so much being a delivery driver. I hear so much when I get back to the store. Oh, yeah. Swearing is the most honest language. You know, and that's the thing. When I worked in a restaurant, I was able to, anytime I needed to, go back in the walk-in freezer, get that blast of cold air to make me feel better, and just yell about people, even if there was no one in there. Sometimes I was just yelling to the lettuce because it was too white.
It is so hot behind that sink I'm working at.
Well, the water's got to be over 160 degrees. So,
Yeah,
I mean, it has to be.
It has to be, yeah.
Yes.
No, trust me, there's so many labels. This has to be over such and such, yeah.
I think me being Australian contributes. We're watching Bullet Train, and it just never occurred to me how much outside English-speaking countries outside of the U.S. will just randomly exclaim "twat" as a swear, as opposed to just an insult. Like just randomly, like "twat." Like what? Who yells that? If you're angry and cry out horse feathers, I'm going to think you bodies in your face. I do. It's my body, because I'm not going to make it up the stairs ever again. One, two. Ah. 6, 7, 9.
Show me those biddies.
Jesus. That's 170 push-ups I owe you.
Woohoo! Let's get to it.
Word I say the most, the C word and the F. Yes. That checks out. Infinite, how you doing? Good afternoon. You know, it's funny. Earlier, I was like, I feel good. I might as well get them push-ups out of the way now. And then you weren't here, and you weren't here, and now I'm exhausted. But we're still going to knock a lot of them out today.
They saw the notification. They just wanted to wait an hour into the stream.
They've been lurking this whole time, like, now he is at his weakest. How you doing today, buddy? Infinite, you have actually not met my son. This is Lone Reaper, a.k.a. Braden, who I haven't seen in
a
month and a half, about, yeah.
Yep.
Was that 2 or 3?
Oh, that was 2.
That was 2. I mean, it doesn't. I can walk over here and grab the plate. Hey, why am I setting up all your weights?
I don't know. You just started loading and unloading. I'm like, okay, I can't really do much.
Was talking to my girlfriend.
Watch your legs.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I keep forgetting, like, half y'all in my chat are in a completely different time zone.
Yeah, you know. There are other places in our house.
Yeah. Yeah, Infinite, Dave,
Throwing me off.
Getty,
Tiffany.
Yeah, I mean, well, the rest of them are like overseas.
Oh yeah.
Tiff is where? Tiff's in
Arizona.
Arizona, yeah. Buff dude when he's here is in Japan. He didn't used to be. He's American.
Is he stationed?
His wife works there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He's been there for 2 years now, I think.
I don't know for your son to do push-ups too, so you're not alone. I'll do push-ups.
Man, don't challenge him.
I can crank them motherfuckers out like no problem.
He's across. Jesus Christ. Nothing. This is new for me. Like, you've sworn in front of me before, but like every other word's been like, fuck, motherfuck, so nice.
Yeah, you should me around mom.
I know, right? You're practically reciting the script for Jay and Silent Bob. You made a mistake. He's a CrossFitter. He ain't scared.
My arms are too far apart.
Show me those titties.
That's 100 for you.
270.
No, those were for you.
Oh,
those are for you, yeah. I've been doing them in sets of 20. There you go. Don't let that bar swing off. Keep it close to your shins. There you go. Much better. And thank you so much, Infinite. Regardless of the condition of my triceps and shoulders, I am very happy to see you here. Don't blow out them shoulders, chest. That's the meat and potatoes of E2. It'll be all right. Okay, we're going to kick this back and knock out at least 20 right now, okay? All right. That's good. All right, so just this way here. All right. I'm going to take off my straps.
They don't slip.
Well, it's non-slip material, but it's weird. It has the patented non-slip material only found in the VersaGrips Pro and VersaGrips Ultimate. Now available on Amazon. I'm kidding. I don't get any financial kickback from that. All right, 20. Oh, yeah. That was for clabbers somewhere. That'll be fine. He only has 5 sets to do. I have like 8. So I owe 150 now. I never had a bank of push-ups before until Infinite started. Did I tell you that like one day I had to do like 300 push-ups?
Yep. I was up to that.
And I wasn't, I didn't even finish all of the ones I owed.
Pretty sure
Ooh,
you texted me that you couldn't feel your arms.
I couldn't. Oh my God. And then the next day I'm like, I'm going light. It's chest and triceps days, and I'm just going through the motions.
And you got more bits.
I did.
I'll grab a glass of water.
Yeah, good idea.
I can unclip myself.
We got some creatine up there if you're interested too. Even though at this point it's a little late for it. Ooh, 2:39. I got about 20 minutes left. I've got my 18-year-old's graduating today. So I got to get started on dinner, pick up my 8-year-old. Tell you what, after a few months of me, someone going to ask how many push-ups you can do. You're not wrong. I can do quite a bit. Thanks for asking. Oh.
Going downstairs is really hard, by the way.
What's that?
So going downstairs is really hard.
I bet. Let's see. That was another 24 ounces. All right. This is the last set of stiff leg deadlifts.
We got 20 minutes. You could probably get one shoulder exercise if you really want to.
My shoulders were killing me yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Besides, now I have 150 push-ups to do.
Right. Why do shoulder presses when you can do 150 push-ups?
Exactly. No, if I miss a shoulder day here and there, it's not the end of the world.
Just how my quads are pumping. I look in the mirror and I see the two connecting.
Wow. It is. Once I added sissy squats, my quad days have been intense.
Yeah, I don't think you can't really tell much. Well, at least from here you can't. But I turn in the mirror.
Oh, trust me, I can see that divot there.
I can see both of them.
Well, the one was right in my face.
Oh yeah.
Infinite was like, tell you what, after a couple months of me being here, somebody eventually is going to say, how many push-ups can you actually do? And you're going to be like, a lot.
You're like, I don't know how much money you got.
Yeah, but it's not just picking up JoJo. I got to start dinner.
Yeah.
So, kids graduating, though, does he have college plans? Yes, he has been accepted with a full scholarship to Oakland University's School of Music, Theater, and Dance, where he's going to major in low brass. We have not discussed, there's a couple different degree options that he could go for there. He wants to be a music teacher, but they have a couple different ones. We haven't discussed which ones he wants to do. They offer a combo education performance degree that I actually want him to look at. Because honestly, he's good enough. He really is.
Oh, he just got that scholarship to Utah too.
He did get that scholarship to Utah.
Not to Utah University, but the
battalion. Yeah. Not BYU. Brigham Young.
Yeah, he got a scholarship to BYU. Dude, go to Utah.
Dude, bye. Go. Bring your heathenism to the Mormons. Go. But thank you, Infinite. Yeah, we're super excited for him, super proud. I almost said super excited of him and proud for him. Three. Six. 7. 8. 9. 9. Basically got the main event of WrestleMania soundtrack going right now.
I'm actually really excited for WrestleMania Las Vegas.
Yeah.
And the budget that city has. Huh.
Well, and if they get the long-range storytelling right like they did last year,
Yeah.
which I'll admit,
They've really hit with the storytelling the last like 3 years.
yeah, I'll admit I was down on it at first, but the end result was phenomenal. I think I'm calling it after this. I'm wiped.
Okay. Did I put the thing on there? I did not. Thanks.
Hey, no problem. So I got to get all my camera stuff together, and then while I have it out, I got to take pictures of all that equipment because I need to sell that shit.
Somebody on the my mom was telling me about it.
Hold on, hosting Hop Top. Before y'all go, he thinks go win that Jake Paul fight. That's really.
I don't know how much of a jaw Tyson has left.
That's a major concern. I mean, there's no doubt in my mind that Paul is probably faster than Tyson. But I think Paul's gas tank is going to be significantly worse than Tyson's.
Yeah, I thought it'd be flipped. I think Tyson's
it would
faster.
be if it was in Paul's weight class, but he's put on so much bulk.
Oh, they went.
And Tyson even pointed it out. He's like, dude, are you doing cardio? Because there's no definition. He just put on the weight so he could match Tyson. So he probably added some power, but his gas tank's going to be trash. I think Tyson's actually going to have him in the gas tank. That being said, I think if anyone's going to end it early, it's going to be Paul.
Yeah.
If that thing goes a couple of rounds, Tyson's going to slaughter him.
He does have a lot more anger in his punches.
Yeah. No, watching Mike train is ridiculous. I like how Paul is still approaching this like he's fighting Mike Tyson in his prime. Like, bro, he would destroy you in his prime.
Yeah.
Nobody could hang with Tyson in his prime. Even Buster Douglas, honestly, that was just the literal perfect storm. I'd like to see Tyson just pummel him in the first round, like old school 90-second knockout.
I wish.
I know, right?
I need that.
Hey, Lobo.
I need
How
that
you
dude
doing,
to
buddy?
be humbled. He should have lost to Silva. I'm still mad that Silva lost that.
They wouldn't allow Jake versus Prime Mike. Well, I mean, Jake is not a heavyweight. He's not. So it's real interesting to see really how he's going to handle putting on the weight. And I mean, this is the same strategy that Frank Mir employed against Brock Lesnar in their second fight, and it ended horribly for him. And Frank put it on correctly. He just didn't want to get pushed around like he did in the first fight. Frank will admit that he won because he was experienced in the first fight. The second fight, Lesnar learned quite a bit.
What did he get him with? A knee lock?
Knee bar.
Knee bar, yeah.
Yeah, no. Tyson had no, or Tyson. Lesnar, yeah. I'm going right there. Lesnar had absolutely no clue it was coming. Everyone else did, though. Joe Rogan's like, he's going to catch him. He's going to catch him. Tyson's training like a beast, I know, right?
Lesnar wasn't doing anything in his guard. He just kept on turning, didn't he? And he like literally just fell into it,
He was spinning around exactly how he needed to at first, but then Mir is so agile when he is on his back.
Yeah.
And like, Joe Rogan was saying, he's a very unusual guard. It's not what people are used to seeing in jiu-jitsu. So Lesnar was probably confused by what he was looking at. And once Mir had spun around where he had his legs in between him finally, that was the end. Lesnar kept seeing the armbar danger and kept pushing up, and he straightened out his leg once. And it was exactly there were 2 times in a row that Mir tried to put Lesnar in an armbar. The first time he was trying to get it, but he also wanted to see how I kept saying Tyson, how Lesnar was going to react. And Lesnar pushed off, went straight up. And then he let Lesnar come straight back down. He went for it again, but he had his other leg ready to catch Lesnar's leg. And Lesnar reacted the exact same way, and Mir caught him. It was brilliant. Especially watching it the second time, I was like, oh man, that was no fluke.
Yeah. Yeah. Paul should have lost the
Me
Silva
too.
fight.
What's that?
Paul should have lost the Silva fight.
He should have, but Silva did the Silva thing.
Yeah, after 3 rounds, after Silva had finally understood him, he just started
picking him apart. Yeah.
And then I was like, wow, Silva's really going to win this thing. And then they voted for Paul. I was like, there's no way.
No way.
It was majority.
Yeah.
It wasn't even, yeah.
No, Silva toys with you until he's got the timing, and then he's a counter puncher. So, all right, guys, that's going to do it for me. I got to get dinner started. We got to get the 8-year-old from school. Lobo, I know you just got here. I'm so sorry, but I will be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. For chest and triceps. I don't even know what the hell I'm doing. Chest and triceps tomorrow. As usual, thank you so much for the subs, the bits, the donos, just hanging out with me, lurking the conversation, talking about how Tyson is going to whip Jake Paul's bitch ass. I'm cool with all that. All right, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Thanks for coming in.
Show me those biddies.